Well, we are kind of sharing a bit of your day, and you're kind of tiptoeing between two worlds. So, what would you like to start with? What would you like to start talking about? What you've been doing so far this year? Well, let's take a look at.
Well, Alanna, I think you've done a very good job of tiptoeing back and forth between our room, because sometimes when you're going back and forth between this world and that world, it's hard to know, okay, this world operates a little differently than that world. And I think you've done a very good job of adjusting to how we do things. And during the reading time, you have no trouble picking up your book and doing what we ask you to do. And in writing, you're working on your project and using your time well. And that can be a hard thing to do when your project is a little different than some of the ones that are going on around you. Mm-hmm. So that's just something that you should be pleased with, that you're making that adjustment really well between those two worlds.
Do you like the switching to the different rooms? No? No. A little bit of a variety. Huh?
I would imagine that there's a little bit of knowing exactly when and where. Sometimes it's our mom and I, are mostly Mrs. Mueller who doesn't, but now we've got a pretty good routine down on knowing. And I like it that you're in there every day. Because last year when I read with you, I would often get involved in that room. And then when you're in that room, now I know, okay, Alanna's next. So it really works out better.
If you would talk about this a little bit.
I read these mystery books. They were the A to Z mysteries. They're over there. And this one was a lucky lottery. I read it.
And then what did I ask you to do with that?
And do a 3-paragraph response. And
Can you tell us anything about the criteria? What did you have to look for?
I looked for clues, questions, a lot of things.
What did you decide was one of the ways that made a mystery unique?
There's a trait in it.
Mm-hmm. Which trait did you pick?
I picked there is a secret to discover, a puzzle to be solved.
And then in your second paragraph, you supported that.
Mm-hmm.
You did a very nice job of adding information. 2 paragraphs, doing a summary. Do you want to read it a little bit? You don't need to read the whole thing, but
The first paragraph.
you're doing a 3-paragraph response in 3rd grade is very good.
So, and I'm impressed with, you used the word trait. Can you explain to us what that is? A little bit? What is a trait?
Well, something that, like, something, well, in this, for this, it's kind of something that goes on throughout the story.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way of explaining it. It's something that you see in all mystery books. And you found it in this one. You read just a little bit to Dad. You read your kind of, you followed your criteria really well. You looked at it and you followed through. When I assigned you a paragraph, you did the homework.
She actually remembered to bring it home?
Yes.
That's something that we've been working on.
This one was very successful.
Well, that's good.
We broke it apart, didn't we, Alanna, into first paragraph one night, and then and it got done, And just read a little bit to Dad.
The book The Lucky Lottery by Ron Roy is a mystery book. One of the reasons this book is a mystery genre book is that it has a mystery trait. It has the mystery trait, there is a secret to discover, a puzzle to be solved. In the story, someone steals a 7 million lottery ticket. The kids Dink, Josh, and Ruth Rose try to find out who stole the ticket. Then when they check out the place that cashes in the tickets, they see the person that sold people the lottery tickets. The police came and arrested her. Examples from the book show how the author uses the mystery trait in the story.
And that's what we ask for an introduction. A real short summary, an identification of the trait, which you did, name of your book and your author, and then your last sentence in your first paragraph talked about, okay, this is the trait I'm going to discuss. So you did a very good job of following all of that criteria and writing, having a lot of getting your thoughts down on paper, which is really a very good thing.
That's very nicely done.